Today I'll be solving a Rubik's Cube backwards, so instead of going from the scrambled state to the solved state, I'll be going from the solved state to a very specific scrambled state. Let's take a good look at the scramble. Alright, let's scramble it up. That looks about right. Yup, that looks about right. Just kidding, it's not that easy. What I'm doing today goes by Rescramble or Match the Scramble. This is not an official WCA event, but it has been a Rubik's Red Bull event. Now I know I usually only care about WCA events, not because they're necessarily the most interesting events, but because my results are posted on a public profile and having better numbers makes me feel good. Although if Rescramble was an official WCA event, I think I would really like it. So today I thought I'd have some fun and try this for the first time. After the last few videos of just looking at new cubes, I kind of just needed a fun video. Don't worry, I am getting to the 21 by 21 and the smart cubes soon. Let's get started with my first attempt. So I'm just gonna have that scrambled cube and I'm going to try and match this one to that. I have no strategy right now, so that means I'm probably going to use the beginner method so I can solve one piece at a time. Oh, and I think you're not supposed to get inspection time, so let's just start. I guess I'll make the cross around the white side. There's the white-red piece. Oh no. Okay. There's blue-orange, and I need blue-red there. That's easy. And green-orange. Like that. Okay. Did the cross. Now... Oh no. This is green, white, red. That's that one. And it goes right there. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. What's next? Blue, orange, white here. And we need orange, yellow, blue. Orange bottom. It's so hard to look back and forth between the cubes. Oh, this just needs to be twisted. Okay. Second layer. Oh geez. Oh, this one goes here. I can do that. And I need white orange right here. No, that's flipped. White green goes here. That's also flipped. And I need, I think I lost my orientation. Okay, I need yellow blue here. Oh wow, okay, that's the second layer. Last layer, uh-oh. Uh-oh, what do I do? Okay, I solved the red, yellow, I don't even know. Okay, I solved this one too. These two, that one's flipped. Wait, that's a solo flip, that's not possible. Don't worry, I fixed it, but I'm pretty sure that would be a DNF if I turned my cube that I'm supposed to look at. I found the flipped piece, so I'm gonna flip the two pieces. This is going so horribly. I can't believe how poorly this is going. Corners. Oh, I think I could just do 3-style. Oh, my buffer is solved. Darn it, switch. Nope, that's solved too. Oh, they're all in the right spot. I just need to twist them all, okay. There's the two front ones and these two. Is that right? Okay, wow, that was so difficult. We're just gonna check every single side and check all the colors on that side. Looks good. Looks like I successfully did my first attempt in 2 minutes and 43 seconds. So that's how you make somebody who's good at something terrible at it. Do it backwards. Now that you've seen how hard this is, if you also want to feel stupid, try this for yourself and let me know what time you got in the comments. Alright, let's make a new scramble and see if I can do any better. No, you know what? I promise you it's going to be better than that one. This time, no more beginner method. It never goes well. I'm just going to use F2L, and I think for last layer, I'm going to do not OLL and PLL, probably something similar to what I did last time. Let's begin. Okay, forgot to orient that one. Okay, so we need red, blue here. This one's here, and white, green. The back one is yellow, green. Okay, and orange, this one, and I need white blue, that's this one. I think it's like this. Nope, that's a flipped edge. Okay, next one. Oh, the edge is correct. I need the red of red, yellow, blue here. Good. Next, I need this red goes at the bottom and blue. Is that correct? Yes. And this is already in the right spot. Yellow needs to be at the bottom. The yellow, blue. Wait, only looking here. That's like this. Yep. Okay, last layer. This goes here, which goes here. All right, so glad I know 3 style. These two need to flip. And this one goes here, which then goes there. Wow. I can't remember how to do algs right now. What the heck? Oh, actually, this is terrible. What the? That's not the alg I use. Anyway. Oh, I'm done. I think it looks right. Oh, yes. 1 minute 37. That's a huge improvement. Remember in my last video when I said I'm gonna test out these GAN cubes a lot? This is how I'm doing it. And you can't stop me. Now, I just want to explain what I've been doing for the last layer, because I normally do OLL and PLL. This is easy in a normal solve because you just need to see where all the yellow is to do OLL, and then you just need to see the block patterns around the side to do PLL. But if you're trying to match a scrambled cube, for OLL, you can't just look at one color. You have to figure out all of the things that belong on the top. And PLL obviously is also going to be difficult because you don't get the same block patterns. Instead, what I'm doing is called 3-style, which is what I use for blindfolded solving. I already know the algorithms for this, and this allows me to cycle any 3 pieces that I want, so I can immediately put pieces in the correct spot. I do a few algorithms for edges and then a few algorithms for corners. I am so lucky that I know 3-style because I honestly don't know what I would be doing for last layer if I had to pick from any other method. All right, this time I'm gonna try something new. Ever since I knew about Rescramble, I knew one way you could do it is with the blindfolded method, but backwards. How the blindfolded method works is you memorize where everything goes and then solve them in sequence. But if you just do the sequence backwards, then you can go from the solved state to the scrambled state. So I'm gonna try that now. It may not make a lot of sense, but hopefully it will be less of a disaster than what you just saw. All right, let's begin. I'm gonna memorize this cube first. So this is a OM Omni Ship Salt Twist. Oh, that's easy. Edges. No, wait. I can just do it here. Okay. Oh, what's the? Okay, I need to do a twist first, and then what was it? Salt. So reverse of salt, and then reverse of ship, reverse of Omni. Oops, is that correct? Oh, what? My corners are wrong. I can fix that. All right. Okay, my corners look good. Now edges. So this is mid, like, ray, drive, and a 2-flip. Geez, that's easy. Okay, 2-flip first. Mid, like, ray, drive. Okay. Drive, reverse, ray, so R, wait, I just did ray. Okay, R, mid, like, so kill, and then mid, so dumb. What did I just do? Wait a minute. For my first try, I just beat my PB. Oh, that probably made no sense to most of you guys, but that was also a very lucky scramble. I don't think this method is actually going to do better for me than CFOP, but it was a very interesting experiment. All right, you guys, I'm going to use the best strategy. Actually, this strategy applies to pretty much anything you're trying to do ever. Get ready for it. I am going to watch a tutorial. I went on YouTube and found a tutorial. It is from Chris Mills, who actually won the last Red Bull Rescramble event. I found out that what I was doing for CFOP is actually kind of similar to what he showed, and he does something different for the last layer, but it has a few algorithms and I don't think I'm going to get very fast with them right now. So I'm not going to be showing the tutorial. You can go watch it afterwards if you'd like, but I'm going to give myself 2 tries to get a solve under 1 minute. All right, I got my cube in white top, green front. This one is just random orientation, and let's begin. All right, this is red, green there. Oh no, I can't find it. Okay. The back one is this one. Okay. This and this. Oh no, that's wrong. Off to a bad start. Okay, this I need orange at the bottom and yellow there. All right, and then I just do a Y2 here. I need this green one, and this is blue on the side. Oh, I'm getting so good at this F2L stuff. This and this. All right, last layer. I'm gonna do edges first. So here to here. Wait, that's... And edges are done. Then this goes here, which goes there. This is, yes! Wait, I need to check it. This might not be right. Okay. That's correct. That's correct. Good. 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 And good. The logo doesn't match, but that's not part of it. 59.9. This is like when I got my first sub 10 3x3 solve and it was 9.99. I feel like that solve was pretty lucky, but I also messed up in the beginning, so it kind of evened out. I want to do another one, and I think I can get sub 1 again. Solve 2, I really want to get a sub 1 minute. I think I can do it without getting too lucky. All right, let's go. Oh my god, the cross. Okay. And blue, orange. All right, this is red, yellow, green here. Jeez, and that goes with this one. Okay, and then this pair, I have this goes with this. Need to flip that. Turn it around, this pair, blue and the red, and then this pair is this one with this, needs to flip. All right, top. I have parity, just do parity. Here. This is like that. I have a twist at the front. And here to here. Oh no, I barely missed out on it. I don't think I made any mistakes though, so I even got lucky at the start. Just make sure it all matches. That matches. Man, I have to think a lot for the part where I check if it matches, but oh, the logo's matched at least. Man, I'm so mad. I don't even have a sub 1 average of 2. I had a lot of fun trying Rescramble for the first time. If you own 2 cubes, I highly recommend you try this for yourself as well. It is so much harder than it looks, and if you've tried it, leave your time in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.